Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today we're gonna be reacting to the top 10 officers that got caught breaking the law. So we're gonna see how ruthless and how fucked up these cops are. So without further ado, let's get into the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
2006, former police officer James Curley harassed and threatened his estranged wife and graphically explained how he would kill her. He planted a GPS device in her car to track her movement and followed her from New York to New Jersey. The threats and stalking distressed her so deeply that she filed a protection order against him. In mid-fall of that year, he violated the order and the harassment continued for 3 years until he was arrested. He was found guilty of 2 counts of stalking and 1 count of violating a protection order and faced a maximum of 15 years in
See,
prison.
what the police don't understand is that
Theft.
y'all hiring regular motherfuckers to
Former
patrol
Jersey City
regular
police
motherfuckers.
officer Mario Rodriguez was sentenced to three
What you
years
think
in
gonna happen,
prison in January 2015. In
dumbasses?
July 2013, Rodriguez and an accomplice stole more than 500,000 cigarettes and 6 TVs from a warehouse in Secaucus, New Jersey. He drove out to Staten Island, New
Ain't
York
that's
to
crazy?
sell the cigarettes and 3 of the TVs. He also used his status as a police officer to rob a drug courier, running off with $20,000 in cash. However, everything wasn't as it appeared. The buyer for the cigarettes and the courier were both undercover agents, and his
Got his
accomplice
ass,
was a
dumbass.
confidential informant. He was arrested after meeting another undercover agent to split the cash. Witness tampering. In early 2013, John Gerald Poland of South Lake Tahoe, California, was charged with witness tampering and obstruction. Through the course of a federal investigation, it was discovered that Poland had interfered with a gang bust by convincing the girlfriend of one of the members to destroy evidence. It was also discovered that he tampered with several other witnesses, instructing them to hide, alter, or destroy
Of
evidence in
course.
other cases.
Of
He faced up
course.
to 20 years in prison for his crimes, but was only sentenced to 18 months.
That's crazy. Ain't that's fucking
Drugs
crazy.
and firearms. In 2015 in Houston, Texas, Noe Juarez was sentenced to over 30 years in prison. His crime, conspiracy to possess and distribute cocaine and conspiracy to possess firearms. Evidence showed the now former police officer had been responsible for cocaine distribution throughout major cities from New York to Florida.
This
The
nigga was the
drugs were being
plug.
supplied by the Los Zetas drug cartel in Mexico. Juarez provided sensitive information, vehicles, semi-automatic weapons, and body armor to the cartel, allowing them to distribute hundreds of kilograms of cocaine in the U.S.
I wonder how much
Arson.
time he got though.
Dustin Lopez, a former New
They
Mexico
didn't
police
tell that.
officer, had a problem. In late 2015, the owner of the Payless Inn Hotel entrusted his establishment to Lopez, who promised to keep an eye on it. Instead, he started a fire within the building and watched it burn. When firefighters arrived, he continued to watch as
That's
they risked
crazy.
their lives to put out the blaze. He also admitted to setting a home on fire that same summer. He resigned from the force before he was arrested and admitted to having an accomplice that helped him. He was convicted of 2 counts of arson and sentenced to 4 years and 6 months in prison.
Yeah, he
Perjury.
snitched. He snitched
Former
too.
officer Patrick Regan of Manhattan was 36 years old at the time of his conviction in August 1995. Once a decorated officer, it was discovered that Regan had lied to the grand jury more than 46 times over 2 days in 1994. A federal investigation spanning 3 years looked into the anti-crime unit in the 34th precinct and discovered Regan had lied on the witness stand to protect fellow officers
Of
who were
course.
violating people's
Of
rights during
course.
arrests and lying to make their arrests stick. After being
Of
convicted
course,
of
you
2
gotta
counts of
understand.
perjury, Regan continued to deny the accusations
Police
and he
force ain't
faced
nothing
up
but a
to 10
gang with
years in
badges.
prison. He ended up being sentenced to only a year and a
They
day
got their
in
own
jail.
scene, their own salute. They got all everything you got. They got rules and regulations in that game.
28-year-old Mauricio Edgardo Estrada of the Los Angeles Unified School District Police had some pretty heinous charges brought against him in April 2016. He was accused of trying to have sex with a minor.
Wow.
Estrada messaged a 15-year-old girl after seeing a post on Craigslist and agreed to pay $150 to have sex with her. Little
This
did he know
time you
that
should
the
call
teen
a
was
goddamn
actually
cop
an
on Catch a
undercover
Predator.
agent looking to expose pedophiles. If convicted, he could face 10 years in a federal prison. After posting bail, he was suspended from his position and placed on administrative leave his trial.
I bet with pay too. Bay was
Thanks so much
he
for
was
tuning
with
in
pay.
to the